This video review will teach you how to trade using simulation, calculation and channel signal. So stay till the very end of this video so you can understand how this actually works. Now I'm going to be taking you down from this process to the end so you won't have anything missed out in this process. But before we proceed with this video, if you're coming across the channel for the first time, please do well to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly turn on the bell notification so YouTube can notify you whenever we upload any valuable content like what you are about to watch right here. Now this is the calculation, and this is actually where we are going to be doing most of the work right on this platform, and this is actually the simulation of a practice of how you can get started trying to trade. Now I'm going to be telling you what you ought to get right on this particular video and what you should take note of and how you need to get started with this particular platform. And so this is also the signal channel that you are going to be getting informations to trade right on that platform. Remember I said we are going to be working on the simulation, the calculation and the signal channel. Now these are very specific and these are what you should be putting attention to. Now let's get over to business. And so right here, this is the process of registering for an account. You come right to the sign up button. Once you click on that, it's going to bring you over to this interface. Now you can go ahead with your email address to register. So you're going to come right here, you're going to hit the email right here, and you're going to put in your email address. You're also going to verify your email, but before that you can come right here and insert a password. So I'm going ahead to insert a password right here before I go ahead to hit the verification button to verify my email. So I'm done with this. So the next thing I want to do is to hit this particular clock sign, so you can see that a verification code will be sent to you. So we are going to insert that verification code right here. I've actually gotten that 0542, right? So this is the verification code. So you come right and click on the sign up button. Now you have actually created an account. So from here I want you to pay close attention so you get everything I'll be explaining right in this video. So it's very simple. Since we are on the home button and I mentioned we are focusing on the calculator, the simulation and the signal group. So what we are going to do right now is to first of all come over to our calculator, right? We are going to come right here. Let's see what we have right here. Let's see what we have on our balance. So we have 897, right, 0.5. So we can come right here, 897.5, right? Come right to the calculator, then we'll come right here and we'll divide this. We are going to divide this. So the calculator will be the one to do the job for us, right? This is what we actually want to use, right? Now the calculator has actually divided this for you. That is why I said this is mostly a simple method which we can actually use to trade. You don't actually have to start the calculation or division yourself. Now it has actually made it very easy for you to understand how this is going to be. Now you can see right here we have 0.882, right? That is number one, because this has actually splitted everything into 8. Now the second one says 2.206 and the third one says 5.515, right? Now if you are actually going to start the trade, you are going to start with the first one. Now peradventure you have issues with the first one, maybe you have a loss, you move over to the 2.206. That is actually an educative way of you trading, right? So once you keep on earning, or once you keep on having a win with that 2.206, you keep on using that to trade, right? You keep on using that to trade, and if you have issues with that particular trade, you go over to 5.515 to trade. So that is actually an explanation of this particular calculator. Now when you come over to step, you can actually see it has 7, 8, 9, 10, meaning you can actually split this into 7 ways, 8 ways, 9 ways and 10 ways. So let's select. When you come over to it, you can see you can also times this the way you want. So let's leave this like this, and this is what we are actually going with. Now with this understanding, what you have to do right now is to go over to your simulation, right? Or you go over to where you actually want to do the trading. Now what we have to do is to come over to BTC 28, right? Let's come over to this. So once you're here, you are already on this particular section. So what you are going to do right now is to come right here. You can see you can switch between accounts right here. You can see that you can switch between accounts right here. Now you are selecting 3 minutes or 1 minute, right? So let's say we are selecting 1 minute, and we are also going to be putting this right here. Let's say we are actually putting the first one we actually want to use. According to our table, we have 0 points, right? 882, right? We have 882. So we are going to come right here, and we are going to wait for this particular trade to be over. Then we can now go ahead with our own trading, right? So when you come right here, select what you want to, then click on the trade. You have actually started the trade right on this. So this is actually how you can actually go about it. So once you have just like what I said, you are going to go over to the next one. So once you have success, you are going to keep on using that particular one to trade, just like what I said. So you can actually see that this is actually how you can trade using this platform. So let me say you actually want to continue with this. You are going to be seeing everything right here. So the actual trade we have put in place is actually coming down right here. You can see the countdown. So at the end of this, you're going to be knowing what you have at the end of it. So that is how you can actually use this table to know what to expect on this particular trade, as it helps you divide your profit into segments. And so another method of which we can actually use right here, after using the calculator, you can come over to the Signal group on Telegram. As we explained that we are following the calculator and also the signal from the group. So when you come over to the group right here, you can actually see transaction type 5 minutes. As you can see the current ID, so you can see that. So this is the next one, which is the 003 recommend small. So we are going to come right here. We are going to come right here. We are going to select the 5 minutes, and we are going to select small, and we are going to select. So let's come right here and select small, right? So we're going to come right here, and we are going to insert what we have right here, which is the 6.25, right? So let's say 6.25, right? And we're going to click on this. We're going to click on confirm. So you can see that. So that is following the signal from the group. So you just have to wait for this to actually count down, because it's actually a 5-minute trade. So that is how you can actually go ahead following the signal from the Telegram channel and also benefiting from this particular trade. So however, if you have issues while trading and you are following the particular calculator, all you can actually do is to chat their support system for compensation, as anyone who follows the calculator process actually has something to be offered to by this particular platform. So that is how you can actually go ahead using the calculator and also using the signal from the Telegram channel right here. So anytime you come to the Telegram channel, you will always see a signal to follow. So that is all you can actually get from this particular platform. And so thank you for watching this video to this point. I hope you understood and got much value from this particular video. And if you did, please do well to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, turn on the bell notification so YouTube can notify you whenever I upload any valuable content like what you just watched. If you have any question, feel free to drop them on the comment section, and I'll be glad to give response to that. However, it is always advisable you join our social media platforms, our Telegram channel and WhatsApp group. You can actually find the link on the pinned comment section, where you get to learn more other things in the online space. So see you on my next video, and keep winning.